Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi.
Amanda, just first of all, before we start talking about fighting, how painful was it that you weren't able to celebrate Christmas and New Year's like the rest of us?
Ah, do you know what? For me, it was a normal day. We treat it as a normal day because my friends at my team, we all have fight. So for us, it was normal day, and we are scheduling to do some dinner when I come there, and we will eat a lot.
Is it almost good to be able to start off the year with a fight because it sets the tone for the rest of the year and you can maybe get 2, 3 more fights in the rest of this year?
Yes, that's true. And when UFC said to me that they rescheduled the fight for the beginning to be the first event of the year and to be a main event, I was like, yes, was awesome.
You've been away from fighting for a little bit longer than we're used to. How important for you was that break? And because you've had that break, how excited are you to compete again in a couple of days?
Yeah, that was a strategy of my team because I was getting a lot of fights, and this was good for me recover my body and for recover that feeling. I missed to fight. I love fight. So when my last fight was in March, so I think 10 months without fight, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to fight. I need to fight. So I think this point get me more dangerous.
Do you feel the difference in having not fought for a while? Do you feel more energetic and more excited?
Yes, for sure. I'm not just hungry outside the cage as now, but I'm hungry. I will be hungry inside the cage too.
Obviously, you and Mackenzie have fought before. Do you remember that first fight well? What was the thing that you took from that first fight the most? And what are you expecting for her to change on Saturday?
That fight was my second fight on the UFC, and I know now I am more experienced of as athlete, as a person too, and I know she is more experienced too. I know she's training more boxing, and that's will be awesome, not just for us, because I know this fight is really important because we both won against Vrina and she's number 3. So this fight, how huge is important this fight? Because I think if I win, if God bless me with the win, I can go to the top.
Do you think because you and Mackenzie are two of the more popular people in this division that the rankings don't really matter? You know, if you win over each other, you could go right to the top and maybe even get a title shot right away if you win.
Yeah, I believe on that because I'm coming from 2 wins in strawweight division, and as I said, we both fight against Vrina, and she is number 3. Maybe if I win with a good win, I can go to be step by on the belt, or maybe fight against with again Vrina again.
How excited are you to see? You mentioned that it was your second fight against Mackenzie in the UFC. How excited are you to see how much you've grown as a fighter and see the differences between you now and then when you get to watch the fight back?
When UFC said to me, okay, let's do this fight again, we start to watch all her fights and my fights too. And it's so good, because I was trying to remember what I was thinking in that time and how much I grew up, how much things I realized since there. And the last year was my first time that I see my face on the poster, and till yesterday I saw my face there again, and that put, okay, let's go, it's your time.
Good luck.
Thank you, appreciate.
It's your second straight main event. How excited are you? Are you kind of expecting main events going forward, or is it just kind of whatever comes your way?
I'm really excited, not really, really, because it's dreams come true. I think all fighters want to see your face there, and I saw last year. This year I will start the year seeing this, so I'm really excited.
What were the lessons that you took away from your last fight against Rose?
I took a lot of lessons. one of that was I did with my team to recovery. I need to feel my body. Sometimes, me as athlete, I just think with my heart, like okay, let's go. But sometimes I need to think with the brain, like you did 3 fights in less than 1 year. So recovery, not just the body, but the technically. Let's get better. And I learned that I need to listen to coaches and my brain too.
And even though you lost that fight, did you build confidence knowing that it was a close fight against one of the best girls in the world?
Yes, thank you. That's awesome, amazing to feel that, to watch my fight again, and see how I improve myself. Cause my original is jiu-jitsu and judo, and I did striking with Rose Namayunas, and I saw I get better on that. And for this fight, I training a lot my striking, and I didn't forget my judo and my jiu-jitsu because I know this is really important.
And is the plan to keep going go up to flyweight, strawweight, or is it just kind of whatever makes sense for you?
I know now I am closer than ever to the belt. So my focus is on strawweight. There is a fight that I said at the end of the fight, I said, okay, strawweight division, I'm back. But, always there is a but. If UFC is still offering me really good fights as they did, because I just fought with really good fighters as Macy Barber, Paige Viviane, Caitlin Chukaja. So I will say, okay.
And then finally for me, can we get a prediction for Weili Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez? They're fighting for the title next month. I just want your thoughts on the fight and who will win.
Yes, this fight I really want to watch. And I think Tatiana will win because she is taller, she is longer, she knows how to do her distance. And for me, if Weili come too closer, Tatiana will grab and take downs. So she will, if she can control the distance, striking okay. But if Weili start to grab and take down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If we do see the belt change, do you think that Weili deserves a rematch, or would you like to see somebody else get that nod first, should the belt change hands?
I think to move the category, Weili Zhang, if she wins, I'm here. Don't rematch steadily. No, there is other girls.
Well, speaking of that, you mentioned Verna's name got mentioned. You know, I feel like she's been waiting around for a while. If she was, do you feel that she's deserving to get the winner of that match, or do you rather see that this fight with you and Mackenzie is a contender bout?
I think she needs to wait this fight because we both deserve that too.
Awesome. Keys to the victory. What needs to happen to make sure that you get your arm raised on Saturday? What really needs to work for you out there?
I need to do what I do inside my gym. I need to do what I do inside my gym, inside the cage too. If I can do that, my arms will go to the top.
Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just one over here, Amanda. I had a chance to speak to your opponent yesterday, and when I asked her about her path to victory in this fight, she said that she didn't really, watching your last few fights, she felt that she's improved more significantly than you, and you just talked about your striking. Is that something that you're excited to show in this bout, that you've improved in that area of your game?
You know, I am MMA fighter, so I trained a lot Muay Thai, a lot Jiu-Jitsu, a lot Judo, and a lot techniques of Vale Tudo too, because my coach, my dad, was a Vale Tudo fighter. So I'm prepared to do a MMA fight. If I will do more striking, okay, I'm prepared. If I do more judo takedowns, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to do MMA.
How do you think she's improved since, what area of her fighting game has improved since the last time you two met, do you think?
I was watching her fights, and I know she is better and boxing. I know she's training a lot there, distance and everything. So because of that, I know the fans or everyone can expect a really good fight and maybe some bonus for this fight because I know she likes to fight as me, so it will be awesome.
Thank you. Good luck.
Oh, you're welcome.
Amanda over here, real quick. So you missed out on some big matchups actually in the last 3 years or so. You know, missed out on the Michelle Waterson fights because of injury, the Angela Hill fights because of COVID, and then the Tracy Cortez fight, which is, you know, it never even, you know, came to fruition. So is it frustrating not to get those fights?
But I didn't understand the last question.
Is it frustrating to like keep missing those out, missing out on those?
Yes, it is frustrating when we miss a fight, but I'm blessed, really. There is some things that happen in my life that is just from him, and I know he has a plan for my life. If the fight didn't happen, it's because there is a plan. So at the beginning, I didn't understand too much, but I trust.
And you were just talking about, you know, using your head more than than your feeling when you're in there. Is there any part of you that maybe wants to get in there and be like, hey, see him right here and let's throw?
I'm sorry, my English is not that good.
It's okay. So you were talking about, you know, using your brain more in a fight instead of just, you know, using your feeling, you know, and throwing hard. But is there any part of you that maybe thinks, okay, maybe if it gets to a point during the fight, I'm just going to point down and see if she stands in front of me, kind of like Max Holloway and all that?
This part is really hard for me when I just think with the brain, the heart. But I was training that with my dad to listen him, to listen the coaches, because sometimes I'm too emotional, as I said, and this is not too good. Sometimes it's good because when you're tired, okay, let's go. But when you're not tired and you just don't listen, this don't make sense. So we are training that a lot.
All right, thanks so much. Best of luck.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.